So the next thing I want to remind you is how to create the cover floor plan drawing. I'm going to start with the completely finished floor plan drawing. So I'm going to right click on that and I'm going to duplicate the view. In this case, I'm going to duplicate it with detailing. So I get an exact copy of my floor plan. So I'm going to rename it to cover, and I'm going to take quite a bit of the dimensioning off. So I'm going to basically take everything except for the overall dimensions off. So the dimensions are annotations and they're view specific. So I'm deleting the annotations from this view. Is not affecting my original floor plan view. If I want to make sure, I can take a look at that and see all the dimensions are still there. Back to my cover sheet. Now if I erase the section lines, then those are project elements, so that would truly erase that from my project, and I don't want to do that, so I'm going to hide that by category. And I also can hide these elevation markers by category. And I've got a few more dimensions scattered along throughout. I've got some door tags and window tags, so I'm going to hide those by category as well. Take off a few more dimensions. Some more annotations. And again, the cover sheet is just a real generic overview of exactly what's going on there. So we don't really want to use the cover sheet as our construction document. It's just a reference for what it is you're about to build in the project. Basically just a pretty looking drawing. It gives an ideal. So that looks pretty good. The next thing I want to do is change the way my walls look. So I want to make these solid filled walls. So I'm going to pick on one of the walls. I'm going to override the graphics by category so it does all the walls. I'm going to change the cut pattern. Instead of being based on material, I'm going to change it to be solid fill. Pick OK. And now I've got solid filled walls, and that's my my cover plan for my cover sheet. I can bring these in a little smaller, a little closer. But that's the general idea of what I'm looking for the cover drawing. So we could drop that onto our new sheet here. I've got a new sheet. Just drag and drop that over. I might want to place a 3D view on there as well. So I'm going to kind of position the 3D view the way I like. I'm going to right click on that and duplicate that view. I might rename it to cover view. And then I can drag and drop it onto my new sheet as well. So it's just a matter of dragging that view. Oops. Don't double click on it. Just drag and drop it into the sheet. Stop that. I double clicked it again. So now it's just a matter of dragging this view and dropping it onto the sheet wherever you might like it. May want to move this one down a little bit more, give them some room. We might add some more schedules. So I've got a room schedule. I've got a heated and cooled room schedule. So if we look at these two, the difference is one is the total area of the house, including all the porches, and the other one we have excluded the porches from the calculation. And the way we do that is I used a filter on my heated and cooled, and so I use the department field. It doesn't matter what you want to do, and I just put no, and the no in my case means it's not heated and cooled, and so I filtered the list where department does not equal no, and that gives me all the heated and cooled lists. So for the garage and the porches, I set that department category to no, and it filters those out. So that's what you want to do to create your cover sheet. Hopefully that'll get you going.